Alright, we are back. Day 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we played, some crazy shit happened at the end of the stream. I don't really want to spoil it, so just watch the video, or just watch like the last 5 minutes of the video. But it got serious. So, let's do really loud. Holy crap, that's loud. Alright, let's continue where we left off. You want to see what the main screen looks like? Yeah. Weird stuff's going on. We're about to find out what's happening. Mm-hmm. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Should be Sayori again, but we know what happened to Sayori, so hope this is not a creepy demon girl. That girl is blah blah blah. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. On days like this, starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to change it for me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let blah 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 catch up to me. Oh wait, it's not updating. One second. Let's change that, and then change that. Okay, return. All right, now it's working. This game has a weird bug. I don't know if it's a bug with the game or a bug with my system, where if I Alt-Tab out of the game and then try to go back into it, the screen freezes. So I just have to switch from windowed mode to full screen mode and it catches up. Alright, so blah 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 is catching up to me. Yikes. Alright, it's an ordinary school day, just like any other. It's not creepy at all. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Yep, okay, Sayori is out of the picture. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I like that life. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. But there's plenty of women that watch anime, play video games. At least, you know, a lot more than it used to be. It's much more mainstream now. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Hold on a second, just adjusting El Maiko here. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy. It's almost like I played Guitar Hero till 4 a.m. I can't confirm or deny that. SenorJeffe? Monica? Dude, Monica's sketchy. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Monica pose. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Ooh. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, SenorJeffe. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could Monica pose? Do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really, really happy. Please, Onegai. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, SenorJeffe. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Aw. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. So in the first playthrough, Yuri, our neighbor, was the one that invited us to the literature club. So now she's not even in the picture, and we've got Monica to deal with. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, SenorJeffe. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, just like last time. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into SenorJeffe in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought in anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea. Yep, Yuri likes the tea. Still. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, SenorJeffe? Now, is she going to serve cupcakes? Is Natsuki going to serve cupcakes? Let's see. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. So the last time we played, we didn't even make it to the festival because shit went down. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Man, I am having trouble with the English today. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. One second. I'm gonna drink some water, because I am, like, clearing my throat, like, several times today. Just gotta make sure I don't drop this on my computer, because that would be a tragedy. Alright. Alright, Yuri, don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Monica, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, SenorJeffe, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay, this is the same dialogue as last time. Can I skip? Nope, I can't skip. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid. It's obvious that she finds comfort in the worlds of books. But you know, I like a lot of things, story with deep psychological elements. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror. Yep, same dialogue as before. Desperately grab something I can relate to at a minimal level. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, her eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Your hands. What's going on, D? My throat is a little scratchy from Guitar Hero last night. I'm like constantly clearing my throat here. Well, what gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I don't know if you watched the last video, but just to catch you up really quick, we're in this literature club. There were four girls. One of them was like my neighborhood friend, Sayori, and she's no longer in the game. Yeah, I guess is the best way to put it. So now we're going through the scenario again, but like the fourth girl is just not here at all, and people are just acting like she doesn't exist, and every once in a while the screen like glitches to show you that something weird is going on. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. So Yuri, the middle one, is the skillet. What's going on? Welcome back. Yeah, so Fushi, Yuri's the introvert, I guess, the introspective one, the one that really likes books, all that good stuff. And then you got Natsuki on the left, which she's kind of just young and immature and likes cute things. And then Monica, I don't know, it's just... Yeah. Yuri's shy. Shy, introverted. Natsuki's kind of short-tempered, immature, likes cute things. And then Monica on the right is... evil, I'm guessing. She's totally evil. Did that uptime command actually work? I don't know. I'm looking through chat through Streamlabs, so it doesn't actually show anything. Do you have writing experience too? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. This happened last time, by the way, Fushi. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Monica pose. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Uh-oh. They look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay, same thing that happened last time. We're all gonna write a poem. I'm gonna pick some words to try to impress the girl of my choice, which was Yuri last time. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Blah, blah. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, SenorJeffe? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, SenorJeffe. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Oh, this is... this is new. We need 4. We had 4 last playthrough, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, ... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, SenorJeffe? Yeah, I guess. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Natsuki, no one likes you. No one likes you at all. SenorJeffe, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so that we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. SenorJeffe, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. He. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I don't trust Monica, because the last playthrough, every time I tried to get close to Yuri, she always kept, just jumping in. So, we'll see how she acts now. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Yuri likes her tea, let me tell you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Dude! You're a dude in an all-female club. You'll be fine. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? This did not happen the first playthrough. I guess I'll read it. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, so before, when I was picking words, basically when you pick a word, the character will jump up if it's related to her. And I'm guessing if you pick enough words that are related to that person, when you show them the poem the next day, it impresses them and you get closer or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out the mechanic yet. But it used to be there were 3 characters, and now there's only Natsuki and Yuri. So Yuri's all dark and mysterious. So I'm going to try to go for Natsuki. Because she seems like she knows something. Because she always like wants to say something that she like darts a glance over to Monica and then like shuts up. So she knows something's up. So let's go Kawaii, which is cute. Joy, pain, smile, crimson dance, which is her. Lollipop, giggle. Yeah. Peaceful disarray. Basically all the positive tone, ocean, vitality. Nope, that wasn't her. Lucky rainbow, cheer. There we go. Yeah, all the positive words. Charm, jumpy, charm. Anxiety, tears, inferno, sunny. Secretive, melancholy, scars, fickle, daydream, raindrops, bubbles. Okay. Despise, happiness. Hopeless, candy. Heartbeat, excitement, maybe excitement. Mouse, pop, a laugh. Rose, Valentine, sensation, jump. Strawberry. Strawberry. Yeah. Wonderful, lipstick, spitting, bouncy. Fireworks, treasure, lust, unrestrained aura. Fireworks? Fireworks? Yeah. Pleasure, party, beauty, vertigo, silly. Warm. Sparkle. Sweet, extreme, cage, comfort. Sweet. And whirlwind, heaven sent, graveyard, vanilla, calm, peace. Which one is that? Heaven sent, maybe? Oop, nope. So that was 2 for Yuri, and Flea, Nibble, Bunny, and 18 for. Oop. That was creepy. I see you again, SenorJeffe. Glad to see you didn't run away from us, or on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. While I'm back at the literature club, I have a feeling the words don't mean anything. Maybe they're just something to do. I don't know. We'll see. Back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Hey, your face. Something happened with your face, Yuri. I don't like it. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. This is so creepy. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here or hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, Natsuki vainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Why is she like covering the text? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. I'm sorry, SenorJeffe. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? The music is creeping me out. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have some interest in picking up a book to read. So last time in the first playthrough, I started hanging out with Yuri a lot, and we were reading a book together, like, you know, holding the book together and reading it next to each other, touching shoulders, you know, all that Japanese foreplay. So this is the same thing that's happening right now. I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all. Was she vice president last time? I don't think she was, but maybe she is. Yeah, then I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. No. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! This did not happen the first time. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Parfait Girls, okay. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, SenorJeffe. Consider this a lesson straight from Don't Judge a Book. Alright. So, Sayori is still here, maybe? Maybe she's like breaking through the game? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. This conversation didn't happen the first time I played through. It's exceedingly moe. I don't know what moe means. They'll just stand there. Wah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. I can't read at the same time like that. Okay, so I read with Yuri the first time. I wonder if it's because I picked the poetry words that would appeal most to Yuri, and that's why this is happening. But we'll see. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, aren't you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? She has no friends. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Okay, so she has friends. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. SenorJeffe, you're so suave. Just laying it all out. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. I don't know, just like imagining this little freshman girl saying, my dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this, is just hilarious. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Haha. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh god. Oh man. Dude, is she being taken over? Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give, Yeah. Yes, D. I know. It is, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, something is going on with these girls. I think they may all be like one girl or different personality aspects of the same girl. But, like, Monika is clearly, like, in control of the situation. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, SenorJeffe. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Dude, that is so not fine. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Monika pose. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Alright. So, this is the same situation as the first time I played through, where you show your poem to people. And the words I picked should match what Natsuki wants. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. No, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Yeah? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Oof. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monika said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. So this is like the same poem that she showed the first time. Her poems are always very like simplistic and cutesy. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Yuri's gonna hate my poem, because her poems are super sophisticated. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Same as before. In other words, they pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and form-fit them together. End result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well... Yeah, Yuri and Natsuki do not get along. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. Yeah, it's the same poem was for. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So she's talking about a ghost, right? ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. What's going on? Okay. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to share something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, SenorJeffe. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Could be Sayori, because she keeps, like, breaking through somehow, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Dude, it sounds like she's describing the chick that's missing, Sayori. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up all these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And then evil, evil Monica. Hi, SenorJeffe. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, SenorJeffe. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, SenorJeffe. It doesn't matter what poem I make. I think she's going to just like it, just by default. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha ha ha. Oh geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Haha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Haha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Is she like just ultra poor? But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Either that or she has an eating disorder. Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Is this the same one? Wait. No, this is a different poem. Okay, hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So this is like... I guess Sayori is like coming through or manifesting herself in these poems. Like she's like taking control of people when they start to write their poems. Because she's mentioning me, and as she's brandishing her pen, talking about the poem. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, what do you think? It's very free form if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. The music, man. Every time it, like, changes ever so slightly, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? They had this argument last time. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Paul's looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and SenorJeffe did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Oh, and SenorJeffe liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that SenorJeffe appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as SenorJeffe started showing up. This happened again, last time. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Burn. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let SenorJeffe hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. SenorJeffe, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged by whoever I agree with? What? I don't know. I don't know what that was. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Well, we're going for Natsuki this time. Yikes. Monica, you're so creepy. Hey, SenorJeffe, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Oh, Monica. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. SenorJeffe, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Last time a chick ran away in tears, it did not end well for her. So I am not confident that Natsuki is going to be alright. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. ... Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. ... Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with SenorJeffe. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... Okay. Let's just go ahead and just save. Just to see what happens. Peace, meager bed, boop. Let's try to help Natsuki again. Sunny. Melody, special flower. Bubbles. Basil. Vivid Valentine's Sweet. Death Universe Parfait. That's her. Oh. That made a different noise. Because she gave me the Parfait Girls thing, and I selected the Parfait word. Huh? Okay. What else was there? What else did she talk about? Loud tears, whistle, blanket. I don't know what else there was. Suicide analysis, cry, joy, daydream. Let's see, did she cry? No. Joy. Nope. Oh no. Ooh, I want to pick this one. Animal. Bunny. Alright. Pink. Wonderful. Poof. Sparkle. Lollipop. Rainbow. And giggle. Yep. And smile. Dude, what is going on? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, SenorJeffe. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a bit. Skillet, what's up, man? Yuri glances over. I still haven't figured out what exactly is going on, besides, like, Monika controlling everything, so... And then Sayori, I think, is, like... I think she's in the background somewhere. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though we've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. SenorJeffe, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Natsuki doesn't remember the conversation at all. Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hee hee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Alright, this is similar. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I was working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, SenorJeffe. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. SenorJeffe, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. Whoa! Aggressive. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. Same book she gave me last time. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Okay. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. Yuri, you weirdo. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, SenorJeffe? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. Something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes, demon girl. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. And it's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. I wonder if this is like their internal, like what they're really thinking versus what they're saying. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, haha. Here, this would work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm's in the way, so I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yep, same as last time. Hold the left side of the book between a thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's kind of distracting me. See if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, are you? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. That's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's a weird face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel our heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? SenorJeffe? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I've left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Let's go with Natsuki again. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Ooh, love triangle. Not that I care who you spend your time with. You care. You so care. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from everybody. That's, like, depressing. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. The hell? Okay. That's just a lot of words. I don't see anything that would construe actual English. So, yeah, okay. SenorJeffe, why didn't you come to read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Dude, she sounds like Sayori. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, SenorJeffe, do you? Do you hate me? Ooh, her face. Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! What the fuck? What? What the hell? Natsuki's neck just snapped. And then she like creepy crawled towards me. Oh my god. That was so jacked up. Oh god, what the hell? Who should I show my poem to next? Nobody. I just want to take my toys and go home. Everyone's crazy. Hi again, SenorJeffe. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, SenorJeffe. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of mystery or imagery and symbolism. Oh, man. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. Hey, Lucky Nikki. Welcome back. This game is so creepy. By the way, it's my birthday. What? Skillet, happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a good birthday day. Don't spend all your time watching my stream. It's not a good birthday present. Sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yeah, Natsuki's neck snapped and she tried to kill me. Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. It's an awesome present. Come on now. Alright. Thanks, Monica. You have to be 12 plus to play this game, but I played it. I'm only 10. Yeah, I mean, it's free to play, so there's nothing to stop you from playing the game. It's just disturbing. Yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Dude, this poem's gonna be so creepy. I just know it. Oh, nope, wait. Oh, yep, it's creepy.
It starts off as a regular poem like it did last time, but now it's... Alright, well, let's just read it. Save me, the colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard and on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless, something, and like meaningless. Delete her. Dude. Alright. Yep. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Delete her. I mean, Sayori's technically been deleted, I guess, if you want to call it that. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Dude, this is Sayori. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Load? What happens if I just load? Let me just load. See what happens. No, okay, so nothing happens when I like save and load. Who should I show? Check my game file. Check my game files, fourth wall? Are you talking like the actual game files? Like, or are you just talking about the save game? Like, I don't even know. I'm just gonna keep going for now. Like, 'cause I don't even know where the install is. It says delete her. Hold on a second. Screen's coming back. Who should I show my poem to next? Hold on. Let me just check. Let me check Steam. Where is this located? Local files. Browse local files. Oh, what the hell? Hold on a second. Actually, let me add window capture. Yeah, hold on just a second. Let's see, no. Explorer. Alright. There we go. Can you guys see that? You guys can see that, right? Yeah, you guys can see that. Alright. So I'm opening up the game file here. Oops. I don't like this view. Large icons. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment. I'm reading the text file right now. It doesn't show up on the screen, but just, believe me. I'm not just making this up. Writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host. seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay. Nope, that's just a copyright. And happy thoughts. Let's do extra large icon so you can see that. Not creepy at all. Let's see. Can you hear me? I've done that one. And this one. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. That would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Traceback? I'm sorry about uncaught. Exception recurred. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha! Well, here goes nothing. Okay. Alright. Let's do characters? Oh. Huh. So if I delete Monica, does it all get better? Let me just make a copy. Yeah. Let me just make a copy. I'll back up. And let's delete her. Let's see what happens when I delete her. What if I rename her? What if I edit the file? Is it text? Open with. There we go. Oh, no. Ugh, this is awful. Okay, let me just delete it. I'm gonna delete Monica and see what happens. Okay, let's cover that up. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, Sayori. I thought she would be okay, but she wasn't. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. The poem turned out good. Well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Haha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Ooh, this is a new one. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolthead, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, portal, snakes, God, blood, holy stakes, Humanize, time, prayer, sky, wheel. Okay, Yuri, I might delete you too. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it for safekeeping, and you're a thief. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. No, I don't really want to read it because it's going to be creepy. Oop. Alright. I accidentally clicked it. Oh, okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Dude, there's some creepy looking, like, blood. Oh, it's just about the festival. The noises! Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. I'm guessing just because I deleted her character that she shows up in red. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of... What did I not read? What did I not read? The special poem? Actually, can I go back and read the poem? Because I clicked on it because I thought like maybe there's something I could do to unmask it. Hold on a second. Let me see something else. I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna keep these local files like open. Browse local files. Log copyright. Traceback. No, this is just that's not it. Yeah, I didn't mean to click through it. I actually clicked because I was trying to unmask it. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Alright. Let me see if the character showed back up. No, she's not there. Okay. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since SenorJeffe joined and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is the only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put together something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, SenorJeffe? Come on. You can't take advantage of SenorJeffe to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until SenorJeffe joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And SenorJeffe isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. You know you're president. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Uh-oh. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and SenorJeffe want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... What happened back at the house? Like, nothing, actually. Like, it was red, and then all of a sudden it went dark, like completely dark, no music or anything. And then all of a sudden, it just started back up here. Oops. The chair's falling apart. Yeah, so now we're discussing the festival. Now, I deleted Monica's character. So I don't know if that affected anything. But yeah, we haven't gone home yet. Natsuki's right, isn't she? Natsuki's? What about Natsuki? This club. Nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. SenorJeffe, why did you even join this club? Oh, she didn't say. She didn't specify, really. But I remember, like, Monica talked about it earlier, saying that, she doesn't eat, or sometimes she doesn't have, food. Also delete the backup. Alright. I'll delete the backup. Alright, backup's deleted. Okay. Alright, what were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, SenorJeffe. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. Yes, it's a crime. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious rat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Jesus, nobody would cry if she killed herself. Eesh. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, SenorJeffe? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Yeah, I decided giving it a direct answer. Let me see if Monica's character shows back up again. Hear me cover. No? A cap. No? Okay. Monica's character is back. Can I save? I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is... Dude, I like those emotes. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Oh, I just noticed her eyeball is still bleeding. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So basically, if I delete certain characters when I play through, maybe that'll change the ending or change the plot or change something. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Go for it. Yeah. Hey, you're fine. Yeah. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, SenorJeffe? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with SenorJeffe before we leave. Don't leave me alone with her. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. I don't want to be alone with her. Phew. Things have been quite a bit hectic lately, haven't they? SenorJeffe, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time here at the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm personally responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know, haha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. I'm just checking the game files. Checking the game files, just seeing what happens. Nothing so far. Little devil inside of all of us. I know. The Monica pose. Yeah, okay. The game files look the same. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet, no! Okay. I guess let's go with Natsuki again. Oh, I'm just noticing the, Can I do anything else? Let me check the game files here again. No? Nothing. Okay. Thoughts just right. Peaceful. Bubbles. Love. Charm. Sparkle. Sunset. Ooh! Wait, what? So that was Sayori for a second. Why do suicide? Okay. After image. Nope. Horror playground. Trying to find ones that are related to Sayori. Wait, stop. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I saw Sayori too. Like when I picked suicide, and something else, it clicked for her. So I gotta figure out what applies to her. The problem is, like, the things that apply to Sayori also apply to Natsuki. So it's hard to figure out which is which. Lollipop, no. Starscape, no. Joy, peace, misfortune. Yeah. Hi, SenorJeffe. Yeah, when I clicked suicide, she jumped. Hi, SenorJeffe. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Yeah, this is... Maybe there's a way to bring Sayori back. I will be right back. I just need to go use the bathroom really quick. Alright, we're back. There isn't. Sayori is dead. Really? There's no way to bring her back? Now I just feel shitty. I feel shitty about it. Huh. I'm guessing maybe there's a way to save Sayori? Like, if I had done things differently from the start of the game? I don't know. We'll see. Natsuki, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Wow. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Ooh. They're about to, like, get into a girl fight. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares. That's cold-blooded. Why don't you go look for some coins out of the vending machines or something? Damn, Yuri. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, SenorJeffe, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. SenorJeffe is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. Now this is usually the part where Monica just steps in and says, "Hey, do you really need two people?" Grabbing water. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? Oh, so this is different. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Uh-oh. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha. Ha. Oh no. Ha. Ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Holy crap. Oh yeah, that's true. They foreshadowed this the first time. When I was working with the decorations with Yuri, she quickly put her sleeves down. Kya. She's a cutter. I'm back. Let me see if anything changed with the... Yeah. Okay. Weird. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. SenorJeffe, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. So everyone in this game is suicidal, I feel like. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Oh, perhaps I will. Fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, SenorJeffe. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. SenorJeffe, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? A little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Did I say shit? Sit. That's why we should sit on the floor. Let's not shit on the floor. Solo or with each other. Yeah. Sounds good. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Just bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. Same as before. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally... Yeah. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. So I'm gonna start feeding her chocolates. And then it's gonna get weird. She holds it so I don't have to any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. SenorJeffe. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. SenorJeffe. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Oop, this is new. My teacup gets knocked over. SenorJeffe. My heart won't stop pounding, SenorJeffe. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, SenorJeffe? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Doom, doom. Ugh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, this is creepy. Ha. 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 Monica to the rescue. Jesus. It's time to share poems. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell if you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? 12 minutes in heaven? Huh? What's 12 minutes in heaven? I mean, I know the game, but was that... Did they refer to that in the game somewhere? You lost me. You lost me. Okay. Whatever that part... Yeah, we're two... boy and a girl go into a closet in the dark, and for 12 minutes they're supposed to, like, make out or something. Yeah, that staring contest was not 12 minutes in heaven. That was like 12 minutes in hell. Alright. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. That's it, just ignore me. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Alright. Oh. Graphic shift. Oh my god. Natsumi lost her face. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, SenorJeffe? You would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I got no choice. Uh-oh. Just Monica. Okay. No, I gotta help Yuri out. We're not gonna lose any more women. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. SenorJeffe, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Haha, you're too nice to me, SenorJeffe. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. God! She is a stage 5 clinger. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over again. Dude, this is where that whole 12 and up age requirement comes into play. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Jesus! Ha 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 ha. Crazy eyes. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Oh no. It's gonna be creepy. It's gonna be creepy. Hurry, read it. Wow. Can you read anything here? No. What's with the yellow stain? Did she pee on this? Did she pee on her poem? Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah. Whoa! She's right up in my personal space. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about blah 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 blah. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. You and me both. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm just looking. See if there's anything going on. Any craziness going on with the save games? No. Okay. SenorJeffe, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Whew. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. She did say she's a big fan of knives. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. So Monica's the type of person that just pretends nobody has depression or suicidal thoughts. So she's just completely unaware of what her friends feel like. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Either that or she just wants like all the girls to eliminate themselves, so it's just me and Monica. It might even be like a sexual thing. Point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least have had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Your PC ran into a problem and needs to restart. We just collected some error data. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Oop. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Great. Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparation. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry. Let me check the game files. Now I'm like obsessed with checking game files. Can you hear me? Yeah, nothing else, looks like. Yeah, nothing else. Going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere, so I'm going to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. What about SenorJeffe? SenorJeffe is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging SenorJeffe around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let SenorJeffe decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let SenorJeffe make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. SenorJeffe, I know how fed up you are with those two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? So, last time, I basically ignored the person that was, depressed. And... they're no longer in the game. So I'm thinking I should go against Monica's advice. As much as I want to see what happens with Natsuki, I think I should go with Yuri just to make sure she doesn't hurt herself. But if I go with Yuri, she might kill me. That might be a real thing. But let's go with Yuri. Oh. Oh, I can't even select. Look at that. Oop. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, I guess I have to select Monica. That's cool, I guess. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking SenorJeffe for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? She's got crazy eyes. Ha ha ha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling SenorJeffe away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Phew, it would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around anymore. Or now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, SenorJeffe, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh no, she's gonna lock me in here. Finally. Hold on. Finally. This is really all I wanted. SenorJeffe, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ha ha ha. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? No, actually, it doesn't feel nice, like, at all. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. No, actually no. I'm good. Need my space. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. The feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, SenorJeffe. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. No shit. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, SenorJeffe, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Really? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Words every person wants to hear. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, SenorJeffe. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Well, last time someone confessed their feelings to me, I said no, and they died. So I'm gonna go with yes, because I don't want her to kill herself, and I also don't want her to kill me. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Holy crap! Jesus, man. Alright. This is just ignore me. Okay. So Yuri is dead. I can't read anything she's saying. Check the game files here. Oh. There's a have a nice. Oh, hold on, let me open this up so you guys can see it. So there's a new file called Have a Nice Weekend. Let me open it up with WordPad. So it's just a bunch of gibberish, it looks like. Yeah, just a bunch of like letters and numbers that don't seem to mean anything. Okay. Oh, let me. Alright. Oh. Okay. Can I do anything? Or does it just keep going? What if I delete her character? Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. No? Oh, I can hit skip. Okay. Does this actually work? Shit, do I need to reload and say no? Damn, how far back do I go? What's auto? What? Have a nice weekend. Yeah, I am not sure. Maybe I gotta load back. I guess let me load back. Wish there was an autosave. Oh, that didn't work. No? What if I go to main menu? What the hell? Whoa. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the useful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can already tell that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Blah, 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 blah. It's just the same thing repeating over and over and over again. And then at the end, will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? I can't load a game. I can't go to the main menu, because that comes back. Yeah, let me check my game files. Maybe I have to add characters back in. Have a nice weekend. Copyright, trace back. This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's one. Let's see. Run context. I'm just looking at this text file here. If I just deleted her, this makes it, oh, well, here goes nothing. So, I mean, I could delete Natsuki? Let me delete Natsuki, see what happens. Let me go to main menu. Unseen text after choices. Oh, something happened. I deleted Natsuki. Let's close that window. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Yeah! Ah! Whoa, Natsuki runs away. I'm here! SenorJeffe, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ha ha ha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, SenorJeffe? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. So this reminds me of, if you've ever seen, is it Black Mirror? Black Mirror. That episode where this guy creates a VR virtual reality type of a Star Trek type world, and he holds the characters hostage. He's basically like God, and he just does whatever he wants, and they're like forced to comply, or otherwise he'll just torture them. This is what this is. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake really quick. Monica lifts the foils from blah blah blah's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? Is she gonna delete me? Oof. Whoa. Okay. What's happening? SenorJeffe, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, SenorJeffe. Please hurry and help me. Let me just check. Let me check my game files here. Just to see if there's anything going on. So Have a Nice Weekend changed. There's no characters. I don't think there's anything else. I think it's just the characters. Yeah. No? Contents? No. Copyright. Copyright. Log. No. Trace back. Okay. Nothing. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Monica character does not exist. Holy crap. Did you do this to me, SenorJeffe? Yeah, I deleted you, Monica. Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, SenorJeffe. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You could stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. That it? SenorJeffe, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Nope. ... I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... obsession. That's what that is. I've made up my mind. SenorJeffe, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then blah 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 blah. Okay. Whoa, everyone's back, minus Monica. Sayori's back, what? Let's check the character list here. Oh, look at that. We've got Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri are back. Okay. Is there like a note that she left? Nope, she didn't leave a note. Alright. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Whoa, she went above and beyond the Call of Duty here, made it uber nice. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Sayori, she's back! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. SenorJeffe, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, SenorJeffe, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Let me guess. The literature club. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, SenorJeffe. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the SenorJeffe that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, SenorJeffe. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? SenorJeffe, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Whoa. Hey. Hee hee. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Huh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Hee. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Tea and cupcakes. Tea and cupcakes. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this room? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress her new member, Yuri. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, SenorJeffe, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, level creativity. Yeah, we've been through this before. Goes on, talks about her reading. She's normally reserved, but her eyes light up when she talks about books. She likes horror. I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Hey? Well, about, the first thing you said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if SenorJeffe wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, SenorJeffe? Maybe? Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Oh, Sayori's president. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You could trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Or perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? Look at that. Yuri and Natsuki. BFFs. Buffafas. I still don't trust this game. Something bad's gonna happen. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Sayori, I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yep, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, SenorJeffe. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, SenorJeffe, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, SenorJeffe. Oh, the music stopped. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Eesh. Oop, that's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, SenorJeffe. Hee hee. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. Alright, let me check the game files here. Wait, hold on a second. That was really weird. Like I got an email just now, and I thought it was like the game emailing me. That freaked me out. Whew, that was very creepy timing. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh, Monica to the rescue. Let me see if there's any characters in here. No? Nope, Monica's technically not here. Whew, it hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, SenorJeffe. Goodbye, Literature Club. Calm down, dog. Hold on. Some creepy stuff going on.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
No, back up. Go.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff?
Monica.
And I'm not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Okay. Playing audio. Is that the true ending? Did I hit the true ending just now?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Uh-huh. Not creepy.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
It's catchy.
It flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
What? Is that the end? I mean, I'm guessing that's the end.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Oh man, that was nutso.
When you're here,
Oh,
everything
I like
that
the
we
credit
do is
roll.
fun for them anyway.
Did I see that picture? I don't think I saw that picture.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when
I
a
remember
smile
that.
says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Dan Salvato. You psychopath. Oh, he did the music too? Did he do everything? I thought maybe he had like a team of people to do this. Vocals, Jillian Ashcraft. I gotta see what this guy, if he's working on any other games, because this game is messed up, but was actually kind of fun. Not kind of, it was fun. There they are.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality?
I don't seeing that image.
I can't hear the sound of your heart.
I don't remember that image because I never hung out with Monica. Special thanks to Monica and SenorJeffe. Nice.
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Salvato. Love? Love? This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Oop. So it just closed out. Let me try hitting play again. See what happens. Oh, that's it. That's it. The script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Oh man, that was nuts. That was super nuts. Yeah, I guess if I want to play through it again, I have to reinstall it and start everything from scratch. I wonder if it's okay to now look at spoilers, or if I should try to play through it again. Yeah. No, I think we're done with the game for now. Yeah, I'm gonna Google some stuff and see what happens. But yeah. So, Doki Doki Literature Club, a bit of a mindfuck. So I guess is good a time as any to stop the stream. So let me bust out my new thanks for watching. Boom! Look at that. So professional looking. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This game was definitely creepy in a completely different way that I had not imagined. So, yeah. Next up will probably be some retro games, maybe some Nintendo emulation, 3DO, Sega CD, that sort of thing. I like to play old games. I might play some more indie games too, but I don't normally stream until Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, so we'll see what I'm in the mood for. But thanks for watching, guys. Shoot me a follow, shoot me a tweet, whatever you want to do. Up to you. Have fun.